Morning guys from Ukraine. It's very cold out here today. So we've just brought the Landcruiser over. So that'll be like the 6th car that we've sorted this month. So it's drove really well. I'm really tired, as expected. I'm just waiting here now for the 1st Marine Brigade to come and pick it up. They've actually travelled from Kursk to come and meet me to pick this vehicle up. It's going to move away from the road a little bit. So yeah, thank you to everybody who supported me, and I've had a bit of an initiative going on, trying to get. My goal was 7 vehicles. I've managed to do 6. I'm pretty happy with that. Yeah, so it's been an interesting week. Obviously, as you've probably seen already, there's been the court cases have started in Russia this month for the people who are actually wanted and stuff for the alleged crimes that they've made up, which obviously aren't true. Yeah, they've put me on this database and they said that I'm wanted for participating in hostilities in Donbass, which included the looting, torture, murder, genocide of people of Donbass. Obviously it's not true, but yeah, this is what they come out with, and yeah, they're doing the trials, and some of the guys have been getting 14 years and above, and fines on top of that. I don't know how they're going to do that, but yeah, it'd be interesting to see what I get. I mean, they actually added a charge for me. They put me down as a terrorist and a member of a terrorist organisation because obviously I'm, I do work with UDA, and UDA are a terrorist organisation within Russia apparently, even though they're just a bunch of Ukrainian guys who love the country, and don't like what Russia does to them, so yeah, it's crazy times. Interesting. It'd be interesting to see what they sentence me to. I know one of the guys, Ryan O'Leary, New Zealand guy, he got 14 years sentenced to, so yeah. We've got to be careful. I mean, we do joke about it and stuff, but one of my friends actually said to me, he said they can actually put you on like I don't know the truth, I've not read up on it, you guys might know a bit more than me, but they said they can put you on like an Interpol red list. And the thing is if you go to certain countries and stuff, regardless of whether it's, made up or whatever, they still arrest you and they'll take you there. It happened to some guys who were fighting for the Kurds in Syria. They got put on this Interpol red list and they were getting arrested in Dubai and places like that and getting extradited back. So little things like that you've got to be mindful about. You've got to be mindful about where you fly and what territories you fly over. And there were some Colombian guys who got arrested just going home, and they passed through Venezuela, and Venezuela arrested them and extradited them to Russia. Some guys who were fighting for Ukraine. So yeah, it's my hand's very cold. I'm having to change hands, but yeah, it's interesting times. I mean, we'll see what happens. But I'm a firm believer that I think the war will be over soon. To be honest, I think this next year, I think it will be over. That's just my personal opinion. I feel like things will happen. I think every side's looking for a way out now at this point. So it'd be interesting to see what happens. There's a lot of things going on, and a lot of things are going to happen over this next year. And I do want the war to end. I think in a being realistic, Ukraine winning them territories back in a battlefield, it's not. I don't think it's going to happen. They're just not getting the weaponry, the manpower, it's really not going to happen, I don't think. It's a lot of territory, and I think the only way they're going to get it back is on the table. That's just my opinion. You know, as much as I do want us to win on the battlefield, I just don't think we've got it in the tank anymore. So yeah, tell me what your thoughts are. What are your thoughts on that? So thank you, and tell me what your thoughts are on me being a war criminal. Probably one of the nicest people I ever meet as well. And I'm a war criminal. It's really, really mental. I've known about it for 2 years, and it's not a new thing. It's definitely not a new thing. I've been on this thing since April 22. So I've known about it for a long time. But yeah, it'd be interesting to see what they sentence me to. But I've no plans on handing myself in. I have no plans to go on holiday to Russia, so don't worry about it. But thanks for supporting me, and hopefully, yeah. Oh, you know, we've got some things going now. Where I think we're gonna create a Western team to deal with the landmines. Pretty early days at the minute. It's about getting some good personnel in as well. Probably won't happen now till February because of the weather and the frost. I mean, I don't know if you remember last winter, it took me 3 hours to find one landmine when I was surrounded by, I think there were 35 in that field. It took me 3 hours to find one. So yeah, it's pretty dangerous anyway. But yeah, so that's the plan. You know, we can crack on. Hopefully, crack on with some demining in peace this time next year. You know, there'll be no guns firing. We don't have to worry about people calling strikes on us again like they did last May. Some Ukrainian guy took us to a field, and it was all a big setup anyway. I'm not sure if I've told you about it before, but yeah, the field got targeted. It was a bit weird, a bit sketchy. But anyway, thanks for supporting me. Thank you. And there's some members of you guys, you know, I don't get a lot of money, but there's some really good people who support me, and I really, really can't thank you enough. You know, consistently just there, and you know, we do really good things, and you can always see where the money goes and stuff with it, you know, with the vehicles, and it just helps me get them over and stuff as well, you know, because it isn't cheap, unfortunately. But this car, fully serviced, ready to go. I've sorted the ABS out as well, which needed attention. It was like braking and going to the left. It was yeah, it wasn't safe. But yeah, we're here now. It's ready. It's going to Kursk. So thank you.